Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler, and a big welcome to you to this match. His game today, the way he's been playing recently.
2 in his previous match. A clear danger man for the opposition.
This is the home team lineup. Well, 3 at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works it can catch the opposition off guard really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
And for the away side, this is how they line up for this match. Well, often when we look at these 3 at the back formations, it's designed to get 2 strikers in with 5 in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your 2 wing-backs who will be bombing up and down trying to provide the width, and those 2 lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
Beanie is the man with the whistle. So much anticipation, and away we go. Well, they're in a good position here. Here's the cross. It's out with a punch to clear the danger. And it will go into the middle now. And it's a heading chance now. Well, that's very good positional play, and he's read the situation perfectly with that interception. You can tell he knows the game. He had a sixth sense there to get to the right position and nick the ball. Can go back to the goalkeeper here and does. Free kick given by the ref. Just taking the heat out of the moment, the ball back to the goalkeeper. Gonna cross it. Goes for goal! It was a good sighted goal, but he skied it. He had that chance a few minutes ago. We can see it again now.
Well, he got his neck muscles behind that header and very nearly scored.
That will help ease the pressure. It's a pass that's gone astray, out of play. First touch was poor. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. On to the attack now. Well, that was looking good, and now it's turned over, and all the potential of that attacking play is lost, and they've now got to get back and try and make sure they don't concede themselves. Marvellous tackle. The time to be added on is just 1 minute. And back it goes to the goalkeeper. That is half-time, and this... Everything set for the second half. Could be dangerous. He's still going. Fine run, this. Well, the word average comes to mind about his first half. What do you think, Alan?
He worked hard enough, but just didn't come off for him. But he's got another half to put things right.
The shot's on! So we'll restart with a throw-in. Very clearly offside. It's an easy decision.
Yeah, and it's not as if there was a scoring opportunity, really. So you can't explain it away by him being a bit overexcited.
That's a straightforward piece of work for the goalkeeper. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble when the ball gets to here. Throw in here. Shoots! Well, there's nothing still to separate these teams despite these chances. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Here's the cross. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. Strong tackle right by the touch. Line, it's put the ball out for a throw.
Number 15.
Oh, in goes the cross. It's gone out for a throw. Moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Down goes the board. There'll be 2 added minutes. And the tackle there is successfully done. There we are. We're here to describe the action for you. Nice to have you with us. Martin Tyler here and Alan Smith. Really anticipating something special from him here today.
He's an all-round quality centre-forward, is this lad, and he can finish on both feet as well as with his head.
Well, here is the team sheet for the home side. Well, often when we look at these 3 at the back formations, it's designed to get 2 strikers in with 5 in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your 2 wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those 2 lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
This is the lineup for the away side. Well, this is the setup, we think, from the opposing team. We're not sure, we must stress that, but I do feel that they're reacting to what they expect from the home team.
Well, more often than not, the opposing manager does know what kind of system his opposite number's going to play, and that looks to be the case, Martin. So, matching up like for like, don't often see this.
No doubt is the match referee today. What's this game going to bring us? We'll find out very shortly now, won't we? Because the game is underway. Strong, fair challenge, balls out for a throw, though. Keeps it going. Shots on here, and he scores!
The way he's hit this one, he flew off his boot to beat the keeper.
Let's see the replay now. So the first goal, it's 1-0. And the ball's gone again. Not a good challenge by the defender. Space to try and hit it now. Good stop by the goalkeeper. Well, that's a good challenge between the 2 of them there. And here's the cross. Out just in front of goal, goes for the volley. Terrific stop. And that is now a goal kick. Good piece of tackling there. He's got to play it back to the goalkeeper. And back it goes to the goalkeeper. Excellent passing. Great interplay. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Played into the middle. That's an easy interception because the pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. The goalkeeper can just come out and pick that up. And that's a turnover to the opposition. Goes for goal! And they managed to score here.
He was the calmest man in the stadium there to place it to the keeper's right.
And here is another angle on that goal. Restarting at 2-0. And the tackler has been very successful there. He's got possession.
The official has indicated 1 minute of added time.
Shot, and he scores spectacularly.
And that has just lasered into the corner. Unstoppable.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Sometimes it's hard for a team with so much of an advantage going into the second half to really focus on the second 45 minutes, but we'll see how this team does with such a strong position in the game. Can hit it here. Very good stop here. He's cleaned up here, hasn't he, with that clearance. They're going to take the corner. And shoots! Oh, the bar's still shaking. Amazing defending, right on the line. Cleared it well. Strong tackle, and one that's led to a corner. There'll be another throw here. And there is some backup for him in this position. Here's the shot. Excellent blocking there. Referee's pointed for a goal kick. Well, he's got away from him. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw.
Nice bit of footwork.
Here's a chance. Goal! Off the post and in. Even the goal scorer wasn't sure that was going in, Alan. He was waiting, and now he's celebrating.
Yeah, his teammate there was actually getting ready to knock in the rebound, but it's gone in, and it's a good goal.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. One. Team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Now they've won the ball back and trying to make something of it quickly. Could be a yellow card here for that foul. A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. Got room to hit this, and it's a goal. They've scored one. It was a good chance, but against this goalkeeper, you sometimes wonder whether they're ever going to score. They have done now.
Yeah, you can't be expected to keep on stopping them if you keep on offering up chances.
4-1 is the scoreline. It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. Possession given away once more. Supporting player alongside. Well, we've been locked in this position for a while. It's probably the longest period in the game where the losing team haven't conceded. They're just seeing out time, and To be fair, the winning team are doing the same as...
Well, they'll get some pride from this. They have scored here.
And really, the keeper, he couldn't get near because it was thumped home.
And here is another angle on that goal. Plenty of goals for the fans here, 4-2. Off we go again. And it's going to be a minimum of 3 minutes to be played of added time. Space for the shot! Well, he could have scored, so close.
Well, there goes the final whistle. The referee...
Hi there, Alan Smith. Hi there to everybody from both of us, and welcome to this big match today. This is where you want to come to see goals. The performance of the players from the home side this season, when they've been playing here at home, they're unstoppable.
They are the entertainers in this division. They've been really good, really potent in front of goal.
Line up for the home side. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get 2 strikers in with 5 in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your 2 wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those 2 lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
This is how the visitors will line up today. Well, 3 at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
In charge of the game today, Michael Oliver.
It's what we've been waiting for. The kick-off, the game is underway. Into the attacking third.
That, for sure, is a goal kick.
He might be through. The shot's on. They scored.
And look at that. It's hit the stanchion top right. No keeper would get a hand on that.
Let's have another peek at that goal. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Fuentes. He's going to cross it. Well, it was considered controlled attacking play, but it...
And shoots! And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save. That will be a corner. And he heads it for goal.
And the goalkeeper able to deal with that quite comfortably.
And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Here's an opportunity, maybe. He's got great stop.
They're taking up their positions now to deal with this corner when it comes in. It's a good idea. And here's the shot. And they are level. That is the equalising goal.
And what a hit it is. He couldn't have struck this much harder into the top right.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. So away we go at 1-1. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. Turnover there that we didn't expect. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. He wants to play on the shoulder of the last defender. He's just got to get it right. It's all about timing. Can't keep the ball at the moment. He'll feel good about that. A really strong and clean tackle. Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. The break is definitely on. He's got his shot off now. Very good stop here. He's lost the ball here. Here's a chance to move forward from midfield after that interception. Shot! Let off for the defending team. It's over the bar.
There will be at least an extra 2 minutes of added time.
That's what the coach would want, to stop the supply into the middle. Referee has pointed for a corner. Punched away by the goalkeeper. And headed towards where a teammate can gather the ball. Oh, that's great. So here we are at... So the referee's happy, and the second half gets underway. There's some potential in this move. It's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. Shot on! It's the crossbar! He can clear it here. Shots on here. What a fine save. Throw in here. Able to make a good interception. Here's a chance to attack. That's a bad pass. He's given it straight to the opposition. Now he's looking for support. Good passing here.
Really on top of their game now. Goes for goal! Oh, off the crossbar and behind for a goal kick. This could be it. The shot's on! Well, we're still level pegging here, but it's not for the want of trying. And the ball's gone again. Here comes the cross. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. So let's have a look at the possession stats on the screen now. There they are.
Yeah, very close. I think we could probably tell that without even looking at the figures. Not much to split these two sides.
Defender's done very well to clear that. It'll be a throw. Fuentes. Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession.
Got his shot off now. And that's an excellent goal. They're in front now.
You never thought he was going to miss, Alan.
No, you didn't. I mean, he's a cool head, and he's one that he never likes to smash the ball. He loves to just stroke it home, and he did it yet again.
Different angle on it here. And we restart the game 2-1. Well, he's pressed him there to running the ball out of play. Gonna cross it. This is an excellent run. Well, we've had some chances, Alan, but it's a while since we've had a goal. They've still got the lead.
Yeah, and they're knocking the ball about with a fair bit of confidence, and they look...
And shoots!
That's out, it'll be a throw. And a sharp restart. Fuentes. Well, that's great work by the goalkeeper.
We have reached the extra 2 minutes of added time.
Went for the back heel, but it didn't work for him. That's the final score, 2-1 here. Well, they got there in the end. Alan Smith, hi there to everybody from both of us, and welcome to this big match today. these two players, perhaps we picked out as the likely candidates to keep a special eye on. Alan Smith.
I'm sure both teams have spoken about these two strikers and how do we stop them, because with 4 goals in the last 3 games, they are the danger men.
Line up for the home side. Well, often when we look at these 3 at the back formations, it's designed to get 2 strikers in with 5 in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your 2 wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those 2 lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
The line-up for the away side. Well, 3 at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
Espen Schoenberg is today's referee. Fasten your seatbelts, this should be fantastic. You don't need to see all the cards here from the referee, and he's keeping the cards in his pocket. Just a free kick. Great save by a diving goalkeeper. Corner coming up. And he goes for goal with his head, out for another corner. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. Shot off! Now the shot! He's reached it and he's caught it with a save. Brilliant. Start from the back, because it's a back pass to the keeper. Headed down to a teammate. He's got support here. Change of possession here. The cross, and the ball goes out for a goal kick. This could cost him. Tackle, will be a corner though. Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. Jordan. Good piece of tackling there. Now here is a chance for them. Space to try and hit it now. Got in and blocked it. That's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone.
back it goes to the keeper. Well, he's cleared the danger. Moved around nicely here with this passing game. We've got 2 added minutes.
2 minutes added time.
The ref blows for the free kick.
And it's in, off the bar. Well, in it goes, via the underside of the bar, always looks special.
Well, maybe a little bit of luck there, but he's hit it hard and true and got his reward.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. And that's half-time. Signal by... Change of ends, and the second half is underway. Excellent passing, great interplay. On the attack here. They're grateful for that, to have an intervention like that and get back on the ball when they're defending so much. On it back again. Great tackling technique to win the ball cleanly.
And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Fine save he's made there. And he's not let the ball escape his grasp. And shoots!
And a corner given by the referee.
Good work by the goalkeeper.
He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now.
Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession. It's a bad pass. He's given it straight to the opposition. Well, they're still battling to try and get their search for supremacy successful. Possession facts suggest that the shot's on! That's a shot well off the... mark.
Substitution. Number 20.
Cross it. Goes for... and it's a goal, and they are level. quality, no doubt about it.
I think he's picked him out from that left-hand side. Wonderful delivery.
Really accurate cross.
And look at the players, delighted with it.
So away we go at 1-1. Got it away from the danger. On they go. Here's the shot. Another opportunity wasted by this team. It's still level in the match. Well, they would have gone behind here, but for this excellent goalkeeper.
Yeah, it could have got a lot worse there, had it not been for him.
Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. To an end now as the referee calls a halt.